This instructional video is designed to help you get your new email account set up in Microsoft Office Outlook. The version that you see on the screen here is Outlook 2013, but the process will be very similar for Office 2010 as well. So the first thing you want to do is double click your icon here, or in your start menu find your program, Microsoft Office, and click your Outlook. I have the inbox already open for you, and once it opens you want to find your file menu, and here in file you want to click add account. And the dialog box that comes up is the add the account dialog. You want to come here and click the manual setup and then click next. The service that we want to choose is the POP or the IMAP. My recommendation is that you choose the IMAP service as opposed to the POP. It will keep your email in sync across all the devices that you use, the phone, multiple computers, and whatnot. And it's just a better way to go. So we want to start filling in our information here. The Your Name section is where you put your name. This is what will appear in people's inbox. So you want to make it something that would be recognizable as opposed to maybe your company name. And then you want to put your full email address in here. For this demonstration we're just using a demo account, but this would be the email address that you requested from Data Design Network. Instead of POP3 we want to change this to IMAP. And for your incoming server is going to be box936.bluehost.com, and your outgoing server is the same, box936.bluehost.com. This information is also included in the initial documentation that was provided with your email address in case you forget. Your username is your full email address, not just the first part before the @ symbol. So you want to use demo@datadesign. And again, remember this is your email address, not the demo account that we're using. You want to put your password in again. And make sure that the remember password remains checked. Okay, before we move on, you want to click the More Settings. And this gives us 3 tabs across the top. We want to click Outgoing Server and tell Outlook that your server requires authentication. All the rest can remain the same. You want to make sure this top radial button is selected. From here, we go to Advanced. And now we're going to tell the server that you want to use the secure encrypted connection. So we have to change a couple of these port numbers. Instead of the default 143 and 25, we want to use port 993 and change this to an SSL encryption. And your outgoing port needs to be 465 and SSL as well. But notice once I changed it to SSL, it reverted back to a different port number. So if your system does that as well, make sure that you go back and change it to 465 again. That's the port that will ensure that the email is connected and is allowed to send email from your system. All of these can remain as they are. And click OK. Now, if we've done everything correctly, when we click Next, it will attempt to send a test message. You'll see it was able to log on. and the test message was sent. So once you receive check marks in both these two areas, you know that the email address has been set up properly. And you can click Next. And there you have it. You'll see now, if you already have an account in your inbox, your new account will appear below it. And you'll see the test message that popped up. A couple things that may make your life a little easier. If you take your inbox, you can drag that up here so that you can create a favorites. And if there's folders in here you tend to check a lot, maybe you want your sent items up there as well, or maybe you have an inbox that from another account that you want to put up. You'll see it will tell you which inbox you're looking at, and that's helpful in case your accounts, if you have multiple accounts in one copy of Outlook, you know, you can get deep here, so you have quick access to your inboxes from here. And that's it. Thanks a lot.